All right, we have Sentinel here in various states. I've been asked to explain how I removed all of the wood underneath the left wing. So first of all, I have some stuff here. So this is a straight skew and it's curved at both sides, and it's a tool that I use consistently. It is sharp on one edge and beveled at the end. Everybody probably knows what a straight skew is. This one is very, very useful to me because I'm able to use the tip in addition to the rest of the edge to press quite hard with my fingertips, allowing me to put downward pressure and cut a straight line. This will allow me, for example, in this area to cut a groove in here and allow me to make it very precise. So that was used quite a bit. Additionally, I have a gouge. It's very wide, but it's very small. So a cross is probably a little bigger than 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3/8. But the actual angle, or the actual scoop, is quite small. And that allowed me to get in and maneuver with the tool through the wings, cutting a lot of that out. Additionally, it allowed me to put it in through here and cut a lot of it out. So in many ways, I ended up cutting this way to cut the material, and then I got it off with this tool. From here and from here, which was tougher, and a lot from here, and in some cases from down here as well, allowing me to get all the way up in there. Additionally, I have another gouge that is a bent tool. It allows me to get underneath many things and cut upward in many ways as well. This allowed me to get far up into the top area and remove material there. And it allowed me to do it in a way that allowed the, I think it's called concave, might be convex, but the rounded area here, allowing it to balloon out and remove. So this tool, a godsend. Only got the one. I didn't use it for many years, and now I pretty much use it all the time. So those three tools are responsible for pretty much all of the removal under here. So let me see if I can put this tool in a different way. I gotta be careful holding that nowadays. Sorry about that. So you can tell here, I'm hoping to get it in a place where you can see it. Here we go. So here you can see the edge that I'm working from. So this tool was used a lot in here to drop this down. You might note from a previous lesson or a previous video that the area here at the upper, wing ridge, I suppose, the arm of the wing, it needed to go from this height down and in so that I could create this backward angle. From the front of the carving, it's really important to recognize that this is going back so that I can curve it up around here. And this tool, again, allowed me to achieve a lot of that by cutting in this area. And also cutting in this area. So you can see. And then from here, you can see that it also allows me to cut in and bring material off in that oval manner. And then this tool also allowed a straight shot into there, allowing me to also create the angled cut. Some of which still needs to be cleaned, obviously, but I'll get there. So coming through the wing was helpful. Coming through the wing here also helpful. And then having this tool and moving it in a sideways manner. So let me try to explain that a bit better. So the tool itself can just cut straight, sure, but in a lot of ways it's very helpful by cutting and turning the tool as you cut. So I'll try to do that here. So pressing, obviously you're only going to get the one edge where you're touching. So what I like to do is when I get it to meet up with the wood, I turn and move it so that I can achieve not only where it's touching, but the rounded balloon shape of this wing allows more cut and more round balloon-like removal. So you could just go straight and just keep cutting straight like this, but in many ways it's much more helpful to cut it by spinning the tool. That's not very clear, I'm sorry. But for the most part, try to move the tool in a rounded way as you cut. So you get the wood touching here on the corner, and then you press in, down, and turn it. And that allows you to keep this rounded shape and cut off material as well. All right, I think we may have got that about right. So that's how I removed that. So I'm not sure how much more work I'll be able to achieve today, because tomorrow I'm getting on a plane and going out of the state. But I'll be back on Monday and we'll proceed with more work then. I'm not sure how much work I'll be able to get done Monday. The wife may have something to do with my coming back down here. But I am trying to plan on working out these clouds. These clouds are, all these ridges needed to be cut into the new piece and, I don't know, shaped to, make a bubble around all these areas over here as well. But now I need to design the clouds so that I can draw them in and get them right. I think I'll be spending a little time on YouTube trying to work out the best method to create these clouds. But it's definitely moving along. Once I get these clouds done, I will finish off the forward claw and the shoulder and everything here, clean up the person, put some fingers in here and so on, finish the bag, extend this back arm here. Let me try to move that again. It's probably a bit better. I'll extend this back shoulder push these appendages back a bit, keeping this one approximately around here. Get the claws back in. The ground here, in addition to here and here too, but I've got to get it to meet up with the claw. There's another side of the cliff here for this outcropping here, and then the major bit of detailing will start. All right, I hope that helps.